refreshing. Okay, let's start. Welcome back to the channel. We 2 for 2, 2 for 2. We are back with some more exciting, should I turn the fan off? Let me turn off the fan. Exciting Game of Thrones content. I'm so excited. By Game of Thrones, I mean House of the Dragon. I just finished watching episode 2. I'm not too far off. It is, What are we doing? What is today? Tuesday. The episode drops Sunday, so you know, whatever. And y'all will get this video tonight and or Wednesday. Anyway, here we go. As always, where are my notes at? Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna pin that note. As always, we have our notes. Notes are here. A lot of notes for this episode, so let's just get straight into it. Look, episode 2, Rhaenyra the CRUEL. Rhaenyra the CRUEL. So obviously we know that is a lie. We know that's a lie, but you know, we gonna go with it. So as we enter the first episode, we see that everybody, it's literally the next morning, the day after the little boy got killed, whatever. Now I'm seeing all these guards. Where was these guards the night before? Ain't no fucking way, because even with Aegon and his little party with his homeboys, there was not that many guards around. Where the fuck was all the guards at? To me, it's not making no sense. But now I'm seeing the guards rush out everybody in the castle, whatever. Where was y'all at? Where was y'all at? It's not making no sense. I'm so sorry. Otto Hightower is a bit of a lunatic. He's a political lunatic, though. I said that early on in my notes, and I'm not gonna say he's completely off his rocker, but he is, you know, he's very tunnel vision. He's focused on protecting the crown. Nothing else. Just the damn crown. Now, here's the problem that I have. When they enter that meeting, right? They enter that meeting, and Aegon clearly is beside himself. He's pissed. He presses Cole. Where was you at? Where was you supposed to be? But here's my problem with that. You didn't press him enough. Nobody in that room really clocked the fact, or they just let it ride. Oh, I was in bed. Y'all are gonna have to explain to me a little bit more where you was at, because ain't no way you was in bed and every other guard in this fucking castle just happened to not be around when this shit was going on. That's not making no sense. I wish Aegon pressed him more, but he's just not all there. So at this point, I think they've officially lost their grip on the king, which proves to be true later on. You know, Otto, to me, he's a bit of a monster, but he plays a good damn game. He plays a great game. I'm not gonna lie. Otto, but here's the problem with playing the Game of Thrones, right? It's not gonna work if you don't have absolute power. I'm gonna be very honest. And I hate to quote this fucking bitch from hell, but Cersei said it. Cersei said it in the first, you know, whenever the fuck she said it in the first few seasons of Game of Thrones. Power is power. When her and Littlefinger was going back and forth, you know, Littlefinger talking about, well, knowledge is power. Yes, but power is power. And honestly, she's right. You being the wisest, or you playing a great game or whatever, really does not matter if you don't have the power behind you to properly execute it. And as Aegon, as your king, you no longer have that power. You was able to slide with whoever the king was before Viserys. You was able to slide with Viserys. But eventually, baby, that luck runs out. And that's exactly what happened here. So yeah, him choosing to blame it on Rhaenyra and whatever, just to make her claim weaker and, you know, have people turn on her is genius. I don't like it, of course, because we team black, but it's genius. I can't deny the fact that it is genius. But of course, Otto, I don't know if he really cares about family as much as he cares about the crown. And that just seems to be a running theme in Game of Thrones, period. You know, poor Helena. Poor Helena. Poor baby. And honestly, Alicent, you're a terrible mother. And you proved that a lot throughout this episode. You know, I feel like the problem with Rhaenyra... Oh, shit. Hold on, y'all. Girl, Nintendo just took money out of my damn account. Fuck. Anyway, we back. Hold on. Kids, be mindful of what the hell you have on auto pay. Anyway, the problem with Alicent is that she just wants to fly under the radar too much, right? And when I say that, I mean, you feel guilt. You feel guilt about you being with Kristen Cole, and if you all was never together, you know, everybody would have been doing their job and this would have never happened. But the fact of the matter is, yes, it maybe or maybe not would have never happened or whatever, but you do still have a constant role to play. And that is showing up, not just when there's problems or trying to fly under the radar. Bitch, you are queen. You've been queen now for at least 20 fucking years. You have 3 kids. You have grandkids. You're not new to this. You're not a teenage girl anymore who's been thrown into this. You know what the fuck you have to do, and you have to stop playing victim. You should have showed up really for Helena when you needed to. And when you had that talk with your father and he's telling you, look, this is what we need to do to get the people on our side or whatever, you should have put your fucking foot down. Look, we don't need to be there for that shit. And honestly, they don't need to be there for that shit because it didn't matter any goddamn way. But that's neither here nor there. You cannot keep going off the word of your motherfucking father because look at where it's led you to. You really have not gained anything. So, yeah, I don't know, girl. So they caught the blood and cheese nigga. I don't know which one is who, but they caught one of them and the nigga snitched immediately. But my thing is, I remember one of them niggas talking about, oh, I fuck the high towers. I hate the high towers. Truly, I'm gonna be honest. If you have real, true hate in your heart, you willing to die about it. Die, torture, whatever, to me. That's my perception of it, okay? You didn't hate the high towers that motherfucking much, because as soon as this nigga walked in with a bag of tools, you immediately, I mean, he couldn't even get the bag fully open. You immediately, it was Daemon Targaryen. Daemon paid us. He only paid us half. He was gonna give us the other half. Da, da, da. Immediately. You immediately snitched. So you couldn't have hated the high towers that much. I'm gonna be very honest, but whatever. At that point, we go back to Dragonstone, and I see, you know, the council, they having a meeting or whatever. Now, I see the queen that never was, Miss Rhaenys. I'm pretty sure that's her name. Is the hand to the queen. She is the hand to Rhaenyra, and I love it. I love it. I really love that. Okay, so let's really get into it. All right, Daemon and Rhaenyra finally have they talk, they stand off. The problem that I seem to have with Daemon is he can't take accountability. You know what I mean? He leaves things hanging in the air. For example, if you really are about that life, Daemon, and you don't feel bad about what you did, then say that at least. But you sitting here, it's not gonna work for me. When Rhaenyra pressed you, you simply should have been like, you know what, I did it, and god damn it, I'd do it again. If that's really how you feel. But if she's coming to you in this state and she's asking you, or telling you whatever it is that she's telling you, you can't sit up here and make excuses and try to backpedal on what you're talking about. You did this, you fucked up my claim, and you know this is not no shit I wouldn't do, and now we gotta pay for it. Like, again, you're not playing the long game. You doing what you want to do. You're not consulting anything about anything you want to do. You're not talking to nobody, and we can't trust you. Now you getting butthurt and this and that and the third, and my brother and you and this and the third. Just like she asked, do you respect my claim to the fucking throne? Now it's, oh, well, I put the crown on your head, didn't I? Yes, but your actions speak otherwise. That didn't mean at this point you putting the crown on my head only tells me you doing it for house sake, for namesake, for the sake of your lost brother or the fact that they playing a fucked up game. Not because you really respect me as the queen. And that's going to be a problem for me. Like, hello? Because my thing is, Damon, you see how this is how this is tearing her ass up. You could at least apologize. Not even being like, okay, you know what? I'll take that. I'll hold that L. I fucked up and I apologize for that. I'm not sorry for what I did. Fuck that little boy. If that's really how you feel. But to apologize to Rhaenyra, at least to be like, yes, I took it a step too far and I shouldn't have did that to you. I'm apologizing to you because of how this is going to affect you and us as a family. That's what you could have did at least, Damon. Damn. I mean, fuck. I forget the nigga has kids. I'm gonna be very honest. Damon walking past Bayla and really barely even acknowledging her. He walking out with an attitude. She's like, father? Damn, like, I forget he has kids. He has 2 daughters. And they got more kids. Like, that's another point I think I made. Where all the kids at? If y'all, I don't know if y'all know, Rhaenyra has 4 kids. 5, R.I.P. to Luke, Jacaerys, Joffrey, because she had 3 kids with Sir Harwin Strong. So there's a Joffrey in there. And then she has the 2 little boys or girl, I don't know, the twins or whatever the fuck with Daemon. The 2 blonde head boys, the 2 blonde head kids that we seen in this last episode with Daemon. So she had 4 kids. Daemon has 2 separate daughters. But we don't, where are all the kids at? Let's see all the kids together. Because I'm worried that they're going to fuck up and forget about that third baby, that third baby Joffrey. Which I really, it's not super important to the story, I don't think. But it's also kind of like, that's sloppy. I don't want to see that happen. This camera battery dying. Let me hurry up. Okay. Speaking of weird ass relationships. Aegon and Helena walking past each other and just being fucking weird is crazy. I feel like, now here's the thing, I don't love the incest angle, especially as brother and sister. It's clear they don't love each other really at all, but the fact that there just feels like there's zero unity. Like, that is your sister, y'all had kids together. Ugh, I just hate even talking about it, but there has to be something that y'all could have shared in that moment. You didn't hug her. You didn't touch her hand. Y'all just walked past each other. And it's like none of this is... The whole situation is fucking weird. I'm gonna be honest. But I just... It's crazy. Again, nobody was pressing Christian Cole enough. And it really pissed me off. So at this point, we see Christian Cole getting into it with Eric. Whatever, the nigga, one of the twins, he gets into it with him, which is crazy because you know you wrong. You know you wrong. You know that you're wrong, but you're gonna press Eric, twin one, we gonna call him twin green. You gonna press him about mud on his cape, knowing that you're fucking the queen. And you're fucking the queen and you was fucking her while the baby was getting his head taken off. But you gonna press me about anything, nigga? To say, well, where was you at? But nigga, where was you? Where was you at? Then you... Look, I don't know the job of this nigga, but you giving orders as if you're him, and I don't remember how you just gonna give orders to send a nigga somewhere by himself. And then honestly, twin green, this is what's pissing me off. Why did you go? You knew the fucking shit was stupid. You knew it was stupid. Why did you go? Why did you even fucking go? That was crazy as fuck. I'm gonna be very honest. So yeah, Christian Cola, send the twin off to die, because at the end of the day, I hate that the plan kind of worked. If it wasn't for Mysaria, I think that's her name, W. Mysaria. But regardless, it still was a shitty plan. Like, you just saying shit and doing shit, and I don't like that. Honestly, if I was a twin, I would have been like, you know what, don't worry about it. I'm gonna go and I'm right off and fucking disappear. Like, there's no way in heaven or hell that you would just be telling me to go do something after you pressed me when you wasn't there either. Like, that's literally crazy. You know, they mentioned Harwin Strong. Bela and Jace have a talk. Everybody knows Harwin Strong is they damn daddy, which is fine. R.I.P. Sir Harwin Strong. I miss that nigga every day. Now, then we get to some type of exotic, over-the-top ass brothel. They dancing, you know, they doing whatever they doing. And there is Aemond curdled up, wanting mommy's milk from a whore. Now, here's the thing, ladies and gents, whoever's watching this video, let's get into this. This goes back to my point of Alicent just being a very shitty mother. Clearly, Aemond just needs cradling. He needs love. He needs affection. The parents clearly was not there for their kids. Viserys was too fucking old to be out here having kids. And Alicent was too fucked up to raise her damn kids. So now look at what we got. Aemond is just looking for mommy's milk. He just wants mommy's love. Look at how he is cradled up. And I'm not here to kink shame. I'm not here to do all that. But that was crazy, Aemond. You better not ever let me catch you in the damn fetal position on some whole lap. Because I would... And then I'd be on your fucking head. But the constant playing victim is fucking gross. Like, at least he did apologize. He was like, I'm truly sorry for it. I do regret what happened to Viserys. But... what's the buts? They used to make fun of me as a child. No, they didn't. No, they fucking didn't. I watched season 1 and still remember it very well. Nobody was making fun of you, nigga. Because I was different. You might have been different from your crazy ass brother. But that's no reason to act how you acted. It's just no reason. And I don't feel bad for you. So whatever this little scene was supposed to be, if anything, it just exposed your fucking weakness and only doubled down on the fact that Alicent fucking sucks as a mother. But the fact of the matter is this. You playing victim is crazy. Like, them making fun of you or whatever the fuck that you claim happened, because like I said, I don't remember seeing that shit happen at all. Is not no reason you to go, oh, I lost my temper. Yeah, whatever. Aemond, I'm gonna say it like this. You still gotta die. I hate to say it. I'm sorry. You do still have to die. I don't care about none of that shit at all. Let me be very clear. Now, we keep seeing the sea snakes people. And you know, I love seeing black people in shows like this. We keep seeing these two black guys. I'm not sure what part they're gonna play yet. I'm still very confused. They talking about a war or whatever. The black guy seems to be very in tune with the fact that something nasty is coming. He's like, look, I really don't want no part in this. And then the brother is like, look, this is your chance to build legacy, blah, 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 blah. Baby, the fact of the matter is you don't want no part in this war. This is not no war that's going to build no type of legacy outside of in history books ending in, oh, they all burned to death because of the damn dragons. So, yeah. Aegon, of course, like I knew he would do, got all the rats catchers, because the blood or the cheese, one of the niggas, when he snitched, was like, I was with a rat catcher. He got all of them in town and killed them all. And now look, so, you know, Otto Hightower naturally was pissed. Why the fuck did you do that? You know, the people of King's Landing, they don't know what they want. The peasants, they have no idea. These are the same people who cheered for Ned Stark to die. They just go with the flow. They just do what the fuck, whatever they're told. That's why I don't really feel too much about them. I'm gonna be honest. But regardless, Otto Hightower, like he said, this was a dumb fucking move. You cannot do no shit like that. That was crazy. But of course, in that scene, they lost the king. You thinking you got a grip on fucking Aegon Targaryen, you do not. And just like I thought, he took that fucking hand of the king away from his motherfucking ass and gave it. Now, I didn't think he was gonna give it to Christian Cole. That was crazy. That was nuts. But he did remove him from being hand of the king, and I knew that was coming. I knew it was on its way. I'm not gonna lie. Otto, I don't feel bad for you. You made him king. You know what I mean? Like, you pressed so hard for this because you wanted no matter what to have your hand in this legacy. You wanted no matter what to play puppet master. Like I said earlier, that shit is gonna run out. It's gonna run out. Like, it's never, you're gonna come across a king that's gonna stand on their own business eventually. And this was the thing that did it. And you did all of that simply because you didn't want Rhaenyra to be queen. Imagine. So now look at you. It wasn't worth it. That's the thing. I always ask, like, are these things worth it? I know they're not. So yeah. It was weird to me because the nigga who was walking down, we get back to Dragonstone after that. And we see Rhaenyra lets Shorty go. Hey, you know, you're free to go. Go ahead, go. She walks out with Sir Eric, the fire twin. We gonna say Team Black twin. And I could have sworn he was wearing a different attire. Only for when they get back in the castle, they both wearing the same armor. I don't know if that was a mistake or whatever, but I know I wasn't tripping, but whatever. Maybe I was. Anyway, the two brothers have a fight. Very sad. I lost track of who was who. I don't know who died first or whatever the fuck. When they started digging in the knee or whatever, I'm not gonna lie, I did fast forward. I don't like digging in wounds. That was nuts. So I was like, I had to fast forward that a little bit. But ultimately, one of the twins in the end was like, you know, I'm sorry, my grace fell on a sword. Shakespeare style. They used to do that all the time in Shakespeare plays. Anyway, it's sad that they both had to die for it. And you know what? That's real loyalty. To really die about it like that is crazy. And even though they did love each other as brothers, that breaks my heart. But fuck the Team Green twin, I'm gonna be honest, fuck you. Because you know which side you should have went. You should have always been on, one. And then two, the fact that you listened to Christian Cole is crazy. Because you know that nigga had no right pressing you. So why would you even go out there to fight your fucking brother knowing it was only ever gonna end one way? You should have never even did that. You should have been like, hey, fine, I'll go. And went the opposite fucking direction. So to have loyalty for Team Green like that is nuts. To hell with you. Sorry. Alicent, baby, you're just dumb. And again, you're a terrible mother. You walk in to talk to Aegon. He is crying. He is fucked up. And you just turn out and walk out. Now, I know what you're probably thinking. She don't know how to... There's no excuse for this. Aegon... There's no excuse for us. Y'all gotta stop making excuses for Alicent. Y'all have to stop. I'm so sorry. Aegon at least is 18. So for 18, 20, damn near 20 years, you've been playing this motherfucking role. And you're not choosing to be a better parent. You're not choosing to break the cycles. You're not choosing to do none of that shit. Like, you see this nigga is in grief. He's crying. He's fucked up. And you just... well... you feel awkward about it, whatever. Yes, it's very awkward. It's weird as fuck. You don't know what to say. You ain't gotta say something all the time. Maybe you just need to hug the nigga. Maybe you just need to be there for him. Maybe you just at least should have just stayed in the fucking room, sat next to the nigga, anything else than just turning right back out to leave. And then the audacity to turn right back out to leave and fuck Christian Cole again. Y'all are cooked. I'm gonna be so honest. Like, y'all are really done for. You go in there, you slapping Christian Cole, you doing whatever, not making no type of impact. First of all, why the fuck was the nigga already in there waiting on you, half dressed? Why is he so comfortable to be in there waiting on you to get in there? You get in there, you think you slapping him around a little bit, only, you know, to end up against the wall, bitch. What's up with you? Like, but you want to sit up here and cry and I have sinned and but you doing what you want to do. You doing what you want to do, and it's already cost you, and it's going to continue to cost you, because my predictions in these next 2 episodes, they gonna end up finding out that they fucking, they getting too free with it, and y'all fucking has already caused a great loss. Why are you not at your post? You feel me? Where are you supposed to be? You sitting here waiting in my chambers half dressed. So there it is. Those are my notes, y'all. That's how the episode ends. Them up against the wall, doing what they do again. And I don't know what to say about it, honestly. I don't have many predictions for episode 3, but this was a good episode. I loved the, you know, just getting, this just gave us a chance to really observe and make some predictions. And when I tell you I literally just finished the episode, I just finished it probably 20-30 minutes ago, so everything is still fresh on my mind. I haven't had time to really sit with it to make a proper prediction, but I mean, hell is broken loose. That's just what it is. So Otto is no longer hand to the king. Christian Cole of all people's hands to the king. I do have a theory that once Laris, whatever, the nigga with the limp and he has the foot fetish, once he finds out about that, he's going to be pissed and he's going to be working very hard. And you know what? That is one of my predictions. I bet you he's going to probably expose Christian Cole and Alicent because he wants to be hand of the king. I bet you that's what's going to end up happening. So when that happens, I'll be excited to see that. But you know what? And in terms of Daemon, I'm disappointed in Daemon. You know what I mean? I want him to be there for Rhaenyra better, you know, and be there for his family and his house better than he is. You can't just do everything that you want to do because it's not just you. And this idea, they keep repeating it, oh, do you think Daemon's gonna try to challenge her claim? He knows he don't have no allies and he can't do it alone. So I don't think he's gonna try to challenge her claim or try to take over or nothing like that. But he may just end up fleeing or running away and disappearing and then randomly popping back up like, oh, I'm back. I don't know. I don't like that at all. Like, Daemon, you know, you can't do shit like that, bro. That's crazy. But and Rhaenyra, that little stare down that she was having with Shorty, who was captured. Rhaenyra is bad as fuck. I'm gonna be very honest. Love me some Rhaenyra. So that's it, peeps. I'm excited for episode 3. So yeah, if you guys like this video, please like it, share it to all your Game of Thrones fans, House of the Dragon fans, whatever. And feel free to stay around and subscribe. I will be uploading these videos every week until we get to the fucking finale. So please stick around for that. I'm thinking about doing some other shows as well. I've never watched Arcane, so I want to watch Arcane before season 2 drops this November. So if y'all are interested, I might do an Arcane review. And there's some other shows I want to review as well. So we'll see how that goes. But anyway, thanks for sticking around and watching. As always, feel free to sound off in the comments. What did you think about the episode? Your ideas, your thoughts. Excuse me. We can talk about it. So thanks so much for watching. And I'll see y'all next week. I had a blast this episode. I cannot lie. It was a good one. It was good. It was interesting. So anyway, shout out Future Trunks. And we got on the Zenitsu bonnet. Speaking of Demon Slayer, are y'all watching Demon Slayer? I'm fully caught up on Demon Slayer this week too. Next week I think is the finale of the Hashira training arc. So I'm super excited for that. So shout out Demon Slayer. Shout out House of the Dragon. Just shout out to nerd culture. I love that for us. Anyway, thank y'all so much for watching, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye! Hello everyone. So real quick, I'm so sorry that I completely fucking forgot about this and whatever, but I was tripping. Anyway, so we gonna throw it in right at this last little bit. But there was something else that was mentioned in the episode while Alicent and her father are talking. Otto Hightower mentions that she has another son in Highgarden or back wherever it is they from, named Darion, whatever, Targaryen. That to me is crazy. It doesn't make any sense. I don't know what to make of it. I did a little bit of research. Apparently he is canon. Why we've never seen him up until now, I don't know. I have many questions. How old is he? Where does he lie? In terms of the age, he could be in between all the siblings, or he could be the youngest. But if he existed and he's going to play a big part, I feel like he definitely should have been mentioned in season 1. We should have seen another little boy running around. We never seen that. So now to randomly give us, well, you do have another son, Daron, da-da-da-da. To me, it feels sloppy from the writers. Like, they just kind of was like, oh, yeah. I forgot about this. Let's throw his ass in and act like everything is fine. Because so much time has passed. How old are you and where have you been? And why were you not with the rest of the kids? Like, it just is not making any sense. So that's something huge. And I cannot believe I left that out. I'm so sorry. But yeah, that's something huge that I peeped. It doesn't make any sense, and I really cannot wait until that question gets answered. Because what do you mean another son? Like, where have you been? Why is it that when it comes to the Hightowers and Team Green, nobody is ever where the hell they're supposed to be? Why is your son randomly off somewhere else and has been gone missing for however long? We've never heard nothing outside of that little blip of dialogue. Never heard him mentioned before. So I don't know if that's the writers to blame for, or if that was done intentionally. If it was done intentionally, it still to me feels like a cop-out, because if he's an important character and he's going to end up being important, we should have knew who he was from the jump. That's just my opinion and my take on it. So anyway, thank y'all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see y'all back here next week for episode 3.